What is good? Fuck. Good. Everyone. Ashkeebs here. This is so scuffed. Before we start, I just want to say rest in peace to Kentaro Miura, the author of Berserk. Berserk is and forever will be one of the best mangas I've ever had the pleasure to read, and this news was absolutely heartbreaking. May he rest in peace. What is good, everyone? Ashkeebs here. Today we have a very exciting build and short overview of this masterpiece. Oh shit, of a keyboard. The F1-8X by Geonworks. This board in particular is the F1-88, which features the F13 key. Like the title of the video says, this board right here might be the bounciest fucking keyboard that I've ever tried. So let's get on with the build. So welcome back to another fucking episode of Ashkeebs Talks without a fucking script. Like always, we're lubing the stabs, 205 grade 0 on the stem and the housing, and then XHT BDZ on the wires. I fucking hate lubing stabs. It gets coom all over my hands and it's just sticky for the entire day. Look at this fucking idiot doing it again. Fuck. I forgot the steps again. It's basically tradition at this point. How many times? I forget every fucking time. I think that I just hate stabs so much that my brain just instinctually tries to not even put them in because of the PTSD I have with dealing with stabilizers. God damn, I hate stabilizers. So for the switches, we're going with Cherry MX Blacks Hyperglides. These are lubed with 205 grade 0, 105 on the springs, and the springs I'm using are 58 gram Sprit Supremes, which are just the linear springs. And the spacebar, I went with Black Cherry Pies, which I usually do with all my boards, just because I really like how the Black Cherry Pies sound. A lot of people say that cherry switches are too scratchy. Well, I don't really mind scratch that much, I'll be completely honest. The sound is what matters to me the most, and cherry switches have a very distinct sound that I really like. As for soldering, again, like I said in my Cherry MX Brown build video with the matrix, it's really worth picking up if you haven't. A lot of custom boards like this will only give you soldered options, and it's gonna really open up a lot. So this board is very interesting. It has feet that heist the screws, which I think is a very nice feature, and features goddamn 6 brass weights on the inside. Fucking 6! This shit weighs so fucking much. I'm pretty sure if I just dropped it full force on my desk, it will break that shit in half. But honestly, the mounting of this board is very unique. It uses O-ring strips that you have to install on the top and bottom, and it sits in between the leaf springs of the plate, making this board extremely fucking flexible, and the bounce on this is crazy. So for the keyset, we're going with Metaverse R2. A lot of people ask me what keyset this is. This is GMK Metaverse, and we're also adding a bunch of artisans such as the Geon wings and the lat. I also added like the triangles as well as a Doge Think artisan on there later on after the montage ended. The most important part of the build is this goddamn sticker. I had such a hard time choosing between that Kaguya one or the Korone one, but you know, my heart is telling me that I should go with Korone. God damn, there's so many fucking. I'm trying to get these bubbles out, man. This doesn't come out. Please. Please. So we have another camera angle now, as you can see. It's like I set this shit up just so I can show like the flex of the keyboard, and look at this shit. It's fucking nutty. This thing is like a goddamn trampoline. Like every time I type on it, there's that bouncy sort of return, and you hear like the term bouncy being thrown around for keyboards all the time. But this keyboard is legit what a bouncy keyboard is. It's like a goddamn trampoline. So what are my final thoughts on the board? Well, I fucking love this shit. This is probably one of the best and most unique typing experiences that I've ever had on a keyboard, and the amount of engineering that went into the mounting and the cuts on the plate, just all the flex cuts and everything like that, makes this a amazingly designed keyboard with a very equally amazing typing experience. And shout out to Geon for making such a crazy board. Can't wait for the future boards such as the Frog and the F2, because if it's anything like this, it's going to be a banger. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching the entire video. I really like this this keyboard. It's one of my favorites that I have actually. But thank you so much for the continued support. We hit 26k, which is crazy. I'm sorry about the delay on like the Switch review videos, especially the Aqua ones, but those take a long time to make, and it's a pain in the ads, but they're coming soon. And stay tuned for more comedy videos and such as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one.